Yo, runners! We got VO2 max today. So workout of the day is basically 2-mile warm-up like always. We got 8 intervals at 2 minutes on, and then 2-minute recovery jogs in between, and then a 2-mile cool down. So how that plays out is the 8 intervals. So we got 8 intervals at 2 minutes at 85 to 90% max heart rate effort, and then a 2-minute recovery jog with the 2-mile warm-up and 2-mile cool down. We're gonna see how this one goes. I'm very unsure with this shoe. We're wearing the PUMA Deviate Nitro Elite 3. You guys watched my other video, which thank you for all the views on that one. This was the one I wanted to wear for the half marathon, but it gave me some really bad, it wasn't Achilles pain, it was pain in my, around my Achilles is like another tendon that connects to the toes, and I guess it put some strain on that tendon. So I do have these ones that I'm gonna wear. In the second I feel any sort of discomfort, I'm gonna swap into the On Cloud Monster Hypers that I have chilling on the floor there. So this is the shoe that I want to wear for the workout. I want to see how it goes. I want to see how my feet feel afterwards, or my legs. So because I like the PUMA Deviate Nitro 3, and this technically is just a lighter version of it, and I really liked this shoe when I was wearing it, but I didn't like the pain that I was in. So this is Puma's race day shoe. It's got that full stack of Nitro Elite foam, and it's got a carbon plate. I think they call it the power plate right down here. And they got this really sweet breathable upper, and I just really like this cool colorway. Love that it says Nitro on the side. The whole design of this shoe is amazing. I just hope it doesn't hurt me as I'm wearing it today. So we're knocking out a few miles today. I was actually going to wear the Nike Alpha Flies, so let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to wear those. I was at one point wearing Alpha Flies for a lot of my training runs leading up to the New York City full marathon. So I did also switch my socks out today. I have feature socks on, but I have the minimal cushion, or minimal I think they call it, or no cushion. Maybe because the other day when I was wearing these shoes, I think I was wearing a max cushion sock. Maybe that was playing the issue into it, so I don't know. But we're gonna try it again. Now I could definitely tell you these shoes are a bit more narrow in the midfoot than I personally would like. So maybe it's just discomfort from there. I don't know. But the second we feel discomfort, that's why I bought a backup pair of shoes so we can swap them out. But man, I really want to like this shoe. I just hope I don't get any pain. Because I see people's comments on this being the best race shoe that they love, and they love to wear it, and it's comfortable and it's lightweight. So I really want to test out the Tracksmith Elliott Racer, by the way. It's definitely on my list of shoes that I want to test out, but it might be a little bit more time till I can get my hands on it. So got a bunch of shoes we got to run through first, but we got another half marathon coming up May 4th. So still on the fence of what shoe to wear. I mean, Mount Coast is definitely up there. The Under Armour Speedland Infinite Mega is up there because that one has a lot of miles in it too. So we will see, but we will see what happens with this shoe. The title of this video is We Will See. But yeah, VO2 max workout, PUMA Deviate Nitro Elite 3, and let's get it. Let's get it. 1 mile in, and this was a bit more of a faster pace warm up. And the reason why is because what I was thinking was, if I had discomfort in this shoe when I was hitting those faster paces, I wanted to hit those faster paces before I was on my intervals. So I'm kind of near the car, I could always swap shoes. But all in all, they feel really good. The ground is very slick, wet, and you know that PUMA grip is keeping me feeling super confident in this run. So we got 1 more mile till the cool down is done, a warm up is done, then we'll hit the intervals. So running back, drop the gear off, hit the intervals, and then recap with y'all on the cool down. But so far, whew, it's feeling good. This shoe is super lightweight. If I don't get the discomfort, it literally, I feel like I forget that it's on. So, but all right, let's keep running. Come on, y'all. Yo, what's up, runners? Joining me now on the cool down, and 8 intervals, 2 minutes on. We were rocking like a 6:15 to a 6:30 minute per mile pace for that 2 minutes. So that's again pushing more than what I thought I was capable of doing, which is great because that's how I'm gonna get better. Every once in a while, I want to push outside of my comfort zone to grow more. So, although it was a very hard effort, it felt good. But we'll keep these middle videos a bit shorter and catch y'all on the recap. Let's finish up strong, y'all. Come on, let's go. Yo, runners, what's going on, everyone? That's it, y'all. A total of 7.5 miles VO2 max workout complete. So to recap this workout, 2 mile warm up, 8 intervals at 2 minutes on, and 2 minute recovery jogs in between. So that 2 minute on, we were pushing that VO2 max effort, and then 2 mile cool down. So break it down. The 2 mile warm up was, I was running in an average about like 8:30 minute per mile pace, which felt good. The intervals, now I want to make sure I say this correctly because I don't want to mislead anyone. My 2 minute on interval, so when I was running at my max VO2 max effort, now I wouldn't want to say max effort, when I was running at a VO2 max effort feeling, I guess, I was pushing about 6 minute and 15 second per mile pace. And then as the later intervals started to come on, so like the interval 6 and 7 and 8 is around a 6:30. So anywhere between a 6:30 to a 6:15 minute per mile pace is what I was pushing for 2 minutes at a high intensity effort. And then we did 2 minute recovery jogs in between. Some of them were walks, not gonna lie. And then a 2 mile cool down. The 2 mile cool downs were an average of like 9:45-ish minute per mile pace. In between had a Morton 160 gel and just been drinking some Gatorade. So run felt great. 2 weekends in a row that we really pushed this VO2 max training. I like to kind of get outside my comfort zone every once in a while to kind of expand it a little bit more. You don't want to do so much hard intensity workout that you actually end up getting into like the injury zone. So there's a zone where it's just kind of like base, kind of keeping you fit. Then there's, you know, improvement zone, and then there's injury zone. And I never want to go above the injury zone. So, but today we kind of stayed more consistently in that improvement zone in my personal opinion. But nevertheless, we came here to talk about the PUMA Deviate Nitro Elite 3. This is my second run of the shoe. If you guys watched my first video, I'll give you a little recap. I developed a really bad, not really bad, I shouldn't say that. It was a really annoying pain on the side of my calf, more down by the Achilles area. So I explained at the beginning of the video, but I don't know if it was just the way my toes were in the shoe or anything like that. This was the second run in it. This was a shoe that I wanted to wear for the half. This is the second run in it. And I had no pain today. I had a little bit of annoyance with the outside bottom part of, like, I guess where my arch of my foot would be. Had a little bit of pain there. I want to say around like interval 3, 4. Went away. So I'm not going to blame the shoe at that. Could have just been mechanics at that point. The only thing about this shoe, my mind has changed about this shoe because I didn't feel that pain. It's a very light, great racing shoe. I mean, I would feel comfortable wearing this from the 5K all the way up, maybe to the half marathon. Just because I haven't done long runs in it yet, which is why I'm not saying marathon. If I get more miles in this shoe, it probably will be a good marathon shoe for me. But I would wear this definitely for like a 5 or 10K pace, for a 5 or 10K race, because this felt way better at those faster intervals. When I started to slow it down, I don't know, it felt a little unstable. Not too much. I'm not gonna say it was too unstable, but felt slightly unstable. And also maybe it was just my intervals, but my calf felt a little fatigued today. So again, not blaming the shoe at all for any of that. I don't like to put any blame on the shoe, because a lot of times it just could be your mechanics, or the running gait that you have that day, or the sleep that you got, or the nutrition you're eating, or the hydration and all that stuff. So I'm not blaming the shoe for that, but this does feel better at a faster pace. I know people have worn it for the marathon. Like I said, when I get more miles in there, I probably will wear this for a full marathon, to be honest with you. I really like this shoe. Now that I haven't had pain, I was able to wear it for almost 8 miles and not have pain. That's a great feeling for me. So maybe my next race day shoe, for the price that you're paying for this kind of shoe, is actually really good for what you're getting. So it can be, obviously the race day shoe, I have done 2 training runs in it and it felt good with that. So, but let's get into talking about the wear and tear, because that's what I'm looking at right now. Sorry. All right, so we're looking at let me just get my camera screen to come back on. So we're looking at the bottom of the shoe here. You can see some of the paint on the foam has come off, but the PUMA grip is still good. There's no like wear and tear on that outside rubber. Obviously a lot of wear and tear on that exposed foam here, but it's not even wear and tear, it's just the paint coming off. Like if I'm touching it, it still feels very smooth. Doesn't feel like there's any divots there or anything. There's just a lot of sand on the shoe. And then the front of the shoe, again, that PUMA grip really felt good. The Nitro Elite foam, you can see again some of that paint coming off on the side, really holding up strong. Let's show you guys the other one. Take a look. I'd take a look to make sure there's no like extreme wear and tear damage that I have to show you. But yeah, I mean, this shoe probably has like, I think it has 16 miles, 15, around there. So it's not too many miles. I know the shoe can go for a lot longer. So, but like I said, today was a good run with this shoe. Really felt amazing. So we're gonna keep getting some training runs in here and possibly be the next half marathon shoe, because this is what I wanted to wear the first one. Again, like I said, some wear and tear in the paint, but all in all, really, really good. And this is a shoe that I could really, really feel that plate in. So, and maybe because it's just, I don't train, I went a few weeks without wearing a plated shoe, and I was just wearing like foam shoes, non-plated shoes, and maybe now that I finally wore a plate shoe, I could feel it, and maybe I'm getting the benefits from the shoe. I don't know, maybe I've gotten stronger in my legs and I'm just getting more of that benefit from the plate. So really nice run today, and really happy that I didn't have to feel the pain. All right, y'all, until the next run, peace out. Catch y'all later. Peace.